Sorry, guys. I think that was all my energy. All right, podcast over. We're done.
That's it.
Thanks for watching.
Like and
Consider
subscribe.
subscribing. Hello, Cinema Peeps.
Hey, Cinema Peeps.
Oh, stretch. I got my Hallmark. I forgot what it says. My Hallmark movie era. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what it says.
I was just about to comment on it. I love that. That looks awesome.
It felt appropriate for talking about finding Mr.Christmas today.
Yes.
So
Definitely.
I chose this one today.
Yay.
We hope you just watched Kendra. She just edited our our Hallmark episode, so you better have watched it. Bitches. Cause today it's all about finding Mr. Christmas.
Woo!
And already 4 episodes are out.
Yes.
Which is crazy.
I know. I feel like, I don't know about you, but they feel a little like rushed this year. And I don't know if that's just because they've like maybe tightened it up a little bit because it was last year was the first year for it.
Maybe. I think part of it is because I'm like, oh yes, we've already done this challenge. We did that in season 1. So I think my brain's already just like, yep. Let's fucking get going. Get going. But yeah, we are excited. Season 2 is finally here.
Woohoo!
And so we'll be talking about the first 4 episodes. So
yes.
You haven't watched it.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Go watch it and then immediately come back and watch this.
And also, if you haven't watched it yet, good tip. Maybe mute Jonathan Bennett on Instagram too, because he also is a little bit spoiler ridden with his posts. He's a little ahead of the curve sometimes, so yeah.
I think he's done a little bit better. He at least waits till like Wednesday to spoil who goes home.
True.
So he did a little bit better. But yeah, just don't follow him.
Follow him, but just keep him muted for the time that Mr. Christmas is on.
Shush, Jonathan, shush. But yeah, let's just get right into it.
Let's do this. All right.
Season 2. What a start.
What a start for sure.
So for you, who are your favorites? Even if they've been eliminated. Do you have any current favorites or is someone already gone?
Well, okay, so I guess upon first impressions, I think we kind of exchanged our thoughts on some of the guys like way before the show even aired when they did their little like teaser introductions on Instagram.
Yeah, which we didn't like because last year they had like a video where they talked, so it made it very easy to judge.
Yes.
Whereas this year, I'm like, me and Ken were like, hey, they're not speaking. What the fuck? It was just like text, and we're like, wait a minute.
Well, and just they did this weird, and obviously it was all like for promotional stuff, but like they did this weird like thing where they got them to do random gestures, and it was like, ow.
Very
like,
Disney Channel, where they're just like, we'll just put this in post.
Exactly. And yeah, so it was just a little cringe, a little awkward, and yeah, I don't know. I liked when they did a little like talk about themselves kind of thing. So you kind of got a little taste of what you could expect from them in the show. But yeah, I guess maybe they just wanted to save that for the show.
That's true. Just spice it up, do something different.
Right? Right.
But yeah, sorry. So yeah, is there anybody who's your favorites or not favorites? Okay,
so I really like I really liked Drake. I thought he was a sweetie. So I was sad to see him go.
Ditto.
Again, we'll dive into it a little bit more, but personally I felt like they gave Gabe too many chances.
Okay, thank Christ. I was like, I'm like, get out of here. Okay, so we're gonna jump right into it. So the first challenge, the acting challenge, right? So the bottom was Gabe and football dude. I was supposed to call him Logan, but that's not his name.
The NFL player, right? Was it Blake?
Yeah. Sure, we're gonna say his name's Blake. I don't remember.
That guy.
And I mean, as you said, we kind of chatted a little bit, and so when I read his bio of like, I'm an NFL star, and it's my first time acting, I was like, get him out of here. He's like, I knew he's gonna go like episode 1 or 2, which is fine, but like, I'm conspiracy hat on here, okay? I really think Gabe did worse, okay?
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, they both didn't do good, but I at least felt that Blake was in the scene a little bit more. And even though, he couldn't remember his lines, he at least was kind of just like, oh, haha, like, oh, you're beauty, kind of thing. Like, he was at least still, like, a little in it, whereas at least Gabe, he would just shut down. He's like, oh, what's the
Like, his eyes
line?
would glaze over and just kind of be like, what?
Right? And I
I'm
was like, get him out of here. But so I
yeah.
was pretty mad off the first episode. I was like,
Me
are you
too.
fucking kidding? Again, I don't think Blake was gonna go very far. But I was like, is he only here because he's buddies with Davy and the show wants to have that dynamic?
Okay. I wanted to confirm that because I couldn't
Okay.
remember if that's
Yeah.
what it was. Yeah, so he was roomies with Davy, and I'm also I'm like, is that also why they kept him around? Was because he was just kind of there for like emotional support for Davy. But my mom was also kind of sad to see Blake go. Because she just like in that first episode of getting to know him a little bit, she was kind of like, oh, like he seems like a really nice guy. And so then when they picked him to get the boot over Gabe, she was like, oh, the poor guy, like give him a chance.
Yeah, I was just pissed off. So I was like, there's no way. Again,
Yeah.
I truly was like, this man's going away episode 1 or 2. But I was like, Gabe did not do good.
Yeah, no.
And then like he misses it. What is it? At fucking episode 3, he fucking misses it again. I was like, what are we doing here, people? Again, let me just preface. I don't like Logan either. I feel there's more people I dislike this season than like.
Yeah.
But again, like I know he had the mishap with the horse. So, but yeah, so they're doing an acting scene with Allison Sweeney, and there's a horse involved because obviously you do have to work with animals sometimes. And yes, Logan definitely struggled. The horse ended up going backwards.
Yeah.
You know? But also, like, those are horses.
Yeah.
Those are giant beasts. Like, I like horses. They're very nice. But I'm also like, you're very pretty. But, like, I need to be at least a good foot away from you.
Right.
Because if I get kicked by you, like, I'm flying, you know?
Yeah.
But again, yeah, Gabe is at the bottom and Logan, and they're like, yeah, Logan, it's time for you to go. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Right?
Again, yes.
What does he have on you?
Right? Maybe that's it. Maybe there's blackmail involved.
Right?
Because, again, I don't like Logan, but at least, like, in the acting challenges, I'm like, okay, he's good. He obviously knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so he messed up a bunch of his lines because the horse was going backwards. But even then, the moments they showed with them riding, like, he did way better than Gabe. Like, Gabe was just, like, this weird cutout where he's like, yeah. And I'm like, no, that's not, like, so I was very annoyed.
I don't know if his nerves got the better of him. And I mean, they did kind of point that out to him that he was, like, a little bit too in his head and not enough, like, you know, outside. And so yeah, a lot of the time, like in the scenes, you'd look at him and it would just look like there was nothing going on behind his eyes. It was just kind of like
even when they do like his talkie bits in the chair, he's just sitting there and he's like,
yeah.
And I'm like, are you good, brother?
Right?
Are you good, brother? We doing drugs or something? Because like,
right?
Yeah, and he's just
yeah,
glazed over. So I don't like Logan. But I was just very pissed off. I was like, why are we giving Gabe another chance?
Right? Yes. Yeah.
So I was very happy that last night he finally got the boot. But I mean, I think it took way too fucking long.
Yeah.
Like, my guy.
Agreed.
Okay, cool. I'm glad we're on the same page with that.
Yes. No.
Sorry, so rewinding. We meet our lovely 10, eligible men to...
Kaylee's brain is slowly the battery's slowly draining.
just draining. Sorry, so we open at, the very famous cabin. I think it's the same cabin from last year.
Yep.
And we meet our new 10 contestants for our Finding Mr. Christmas.
Yeah.
We meet Craig, and I immediately hated him.
Yep.
That man is so full of himself. It's a little wild.
Yep.
And every time they cut to him, I'm just like,
right.
Although this just last episode, it was very stupid because Angel won immunity in the festive challenge.
Mm-hmm.
But like Jonathan was like, so you could use it on yourself or save another competitor.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I choose to save Robbie, which, spoiler alert, did nothing because Robbie won the challenge. So
yeah.
And so it cuts to Craig and he's just like, Angel, I get it, but like, my guy, that could be really stupid. And I'm like, that's the one thing I agree with you, Craig. That was very stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. So we have Craig. We have Angel. He's grown on me. I like him. He's growing
Yeah.
on me. We had Drake, R.A.P. I was so
Yep.
sad to see him go.
Yep.
We have Davey.
Davey.
So now he is my new favorite.
Yes,
although,
I would agree.
Again, I obviously like the producers are telling him to say stuff because he's just like, now that I'm a dad, I'm gonna get that dad bod. And I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Right?
And then again, flash forward to the talent show, just this last episode, where he had his shirt off. I'm like, oh no, your dad bod?
Oh god. Yeah.
Like, bro, you'd have to go on like a food bender for like a year.
Right?
Like,
I know, there was just some moments there where he would say things, and maybe he genuinely is a little bit insecure about some stuff, but just the way he carries himself, the confidence he has, and how he looks, I'm like, how can you say some of these things that you're saying? So, like, when you say that you feel like the producer's telling him to say some things, I'm like, I also feel like maybe the producers are telling him to be like, I'm just really insecure about some stuff. I'm like, bro, you're like Thor's body double. What are you talking about? Like, come on, man.
I mean, to be fair, pretty people also have insecurities.
Yes, of course.
And I'm sure, I think maybe to a degree, maybe he does. But yes, maybe the producer's like, hey, start chatting.
Right? It just doesn't, something doesn't feel copacetic there. It doesn't feel super genuine, I guess.
That's
maybe.
valid.
I don't believe it.
I can believe a lot of things, but that, I don't think so.
Right?
I can believe in Santa Claus, but that, I don't think so.
Yeah.
So yeah, as we were just bitching about, his friend Gabe, who is also on the show, well, was, thank Christ.
Yep.
And then we had Logan, who again was eliminated in episode 3.
Logan was a mixed bag, man. Like, that guy had a lot of, like, there was a lot to that guy.
There was. I feel like maybe the producers were just like, let's throw this wild card in here. Let's just do it.
Right?
Because, like, I just could not picture. I was like, there's no way the producers were like, yeah, this is Finding Mr. Christmas.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, I don't know, to pick the 10 guys, you would think at least they're like, we need to find 10 people who we think aesthetically could look like Finding Mr. Christmas.
Yeah, exactly.
And maybe once they, then they do the bio and they're like, okay, and now they're like, okay, now you're here, but now you have to, like, prove it. You have to work for it.
Show us your chops, yeah.
Whereas I feel like Logan could be better in, like, any other reality show. I'm just like, I cannot picture you in a Hallmark film whatsoever. But like I said, his acting's actually not that bad, Yeah,
it wasn't, but I also, from what I saw, it felt very slimy to me. Like, I don't know, just the acting scene he did with Allison Sweeney. Again, I think he was trying to, like, really turn on the, like, Texan charm and stuff like that, but it just felt very, like, ick to me. Like, I was like, oh, no, thank you, no.
Well, in the first episode, in the Festive Face-Off, he, like, is like a wizard Santa. I don't know. I just made me laugh so hard. I was like,
yeah.
What the fuck?
So part of the challenge was that they were supposed to dress up as Santa Claus, but decorate their outfits to be like their personalities.
Yes.
And so apparently Logan's a nerd, a big old nerd,
and
he's a big fan of, like, Lord of the Rings and, like, those kinds of things. So his version of Santa was like a Gandalf mashup of Santa. So that was interesting.
It sure was. It sure was.
And then cut to the second episode, and they had to do the photo shoot. And here he is, just fucking, like, pumping iron like nobody's business. And I'm like, bro, what is happening here? My God.
I know. I was like, this little man is jacked. I'm like, what the fuck? So, the producers are kind of like, well, we'll think about it. Logan's just like, and they're like, okay, all right, you got it.
You get it.
Get in here. I think I was on 7. I don't think I was on 6. Well, we'll find out. Then there was Blake, who got eliminated episode 1. Again, he is retired footballer.
NFL football player, yep.
I mean, you could tell me that, but, like, I don't know who anybody is in the league, so, like,
right.
Was he?
Well, I can't remember if he said he was on the special teams, so I don't know if he actually was, like, in, like, on, like, in the, like, not, I want to say in the real NFL. I don't know the terms, like, okay,
damn,
guys?
Damn!
No, but I think
vicious here.
I feel like he said he was on the special teams. I could be wrong, but that's what I felt like I heard him say.
Yeah, and again, not, knocking any of his athletic prowess, I'm sure he performed very well.
Mhm.
To me, when I heard, hey, I'm a retired footballer?
Footballer?
Baller. I'm a retired footballer and now I'm going into acting. And he's like, and I've never acted. I was just kind of like, I'm like, why do we keep letting these? I mean, again, I know we're letting pretty people in the show, but like, can we at least, bar minimum, they need to be doing some, like, take one acting class, bruh?
I mean, you get experience where you get experience, right? So
I guess so. So, I mean, again, I wasn't surprised that he was gone because I was like, that is crazy.
yeah.
Marcus.
Marcus.
Marcus is cute. He's
Yeah.
charming.
Yeah.
Although, when they did the gingerbread challenge, and he's like, my girlfriend.
My girlfriend.
I was like, damn. I was
yeah.
like,
and Jonathan
yeah,
had to call him out on it, and I was like, damn, Jonathan.
yeah. Clip. And then our final guy is Robbie. He's adorable.
Oh, there's one more you missed. Rustin.
Ugh. Rustin. Whoever you want, if Logan gave you the ick, Rustin gives me the ick.
Really?
Ugh. Big old ick. I'm like, why can't you just have a regular name? I'm like, just call yourself Justin, okay? I don't know. Something about that guy, I'm always just like...
He definitely seems... Is overconfident the word? Or
I mean, he could be.
I mean, like he says he's very like he's sure of himself. He's very confident in himself. He knows who he is. So I'll give him props for that. But yeah, there is, I guess, in some of the acting challenges so far, he's able to turn on the charm, but sometimes he does feel a little too overconfident. Like I don't get the warm and fuzzies kind of from his acting. I get kind of like, and I guess maybe because of the one he did with Allison Sweeney, where he's like, "Oh, can you get that for me, darling?" And it's like,
right, like, right, and I feel like he skates by, but again, I think it's because, he's, like you said, like, he's very sure of himself and he's very confident, which I think is a big part of, acting, but then I don't feel like, what are you supposed to do when you have to play a character?
Right.
Because as fun as these acting challenges are to, like, kind of express who they are, like, sometimes I could be like, oh yeah, I could see you playing this character or playing other characters in a movie, whereas like with him I'm just like, you are just coming out and doing you. And then of course he's like, oh, I sing a little bit, part of me and my family were in a Christian band. I'm just like, I'm a Christian band. I'm like, knew it, fucking knew it. So yeah, but that is our 10 potential men. And as we've kind of, been bouncing around, because, we've just been having fun. This is the first time we've chatted about this, guy, so you have to forgive us.
Yes.
But yeah, we had Blake eliminated first, then poor Drake, sweetie pie. We had Logan.
Yeah.
And then we finally have Gabe. Thank Christ. But yeah, so far I'm enjoying this season, but I do, again, with like kind of the Santa challenge, I'm like, this is very reminiscent of them doing their Christmas sweaters. So like, I'm kind of already seeing like, obviously some repetition.
Yeah.
And I kind of wish there was just like slightly more of a twist.
So
I know I definitely complained last year about the talent show portion, because I was just like, yeah, like, what is defined as a talent?
Yeah.
But again, I'm always a sucker when they do like the acting scenes, because that's what I want to see. That's what I want to
exactly. That's what I look forward to.
Although Drake fucking almost wiping out and taking out the camera guy.
That was funny.
Killed me. I was like, that is so funny.
Yeah, that was good.
I felt really bad for him. I was like, you can't send him home. Like, that was just a mistake. But like,
right?
So fucking funny.
Give him another chance.
And then of course he gets on the next one. I'm like, bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh. And I kind of knew it too. I was sitting in the chair. It was between him and Angel, and I was like, but I was like, that's probably gonna be Drake. And I was like, I don't want it to be, but I think it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, what are your thoughts about this season so far?
Yeah, so far I'm excited to see like who's gonna go far.
Mhm.
I was shocked, obviously, with Drake, for the couple that they did let go, um, and I don't know, yeah, like there's not it's hard to there's not much to really say right now, just because like it'll be interesting to see
Mhm.
how it goes as we watch, right? But I think the only real thing I noticed, which I noted at the beginning, was just the episodes felt faster, I guess. I don't
Mhm.
want to say rushed, but they just felt faster. I don't know if that's just because it was so new at the time last year that I felt like I enjoyed it a bit more. I was able to kind of
Maybe.
really like indulge in it a lot more. Whereas
Mhm.
this year it's like I'm ready to watch and then I'm like, oh, it's over already. Like, okay. It just
Well,
feels like it's going by really fast.
yeah, I think I felt it more maybe last episode because they didn't when Angel won the festive face off and he gets his advantage, usually Jonathan tells him usually at the start of the star quality.
Hmm.
And then we're going through the talent show and I was like, he hasn't said, has he? Like, am I losing it? I'm like, I don't think he
Yeah.
said is Angel's gotten his advantage. And I was like, what's going on here? Until the
Right?
very end where he was like, oh yeah, you have immunity, or you can give immunity to one of your fellow competitors.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I think is a trap. Because even Angel was like, I know Mr. Christmas, this is what he wants to do. And I'm like, you shouldn't have to guilt people to do that. You give them immunity, just give them immunity.
Right?
You know, this wishy washy garbage.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was in his mind it was a strategic move because he figured being that it would be like Mr. Christmas is someone who's very selfless, so I'd like to give it to somebody else. I think he thought maybe that would give him some brownie points
Maybe.
to get him ahead. But
I,
yeah.
I just thought it was funny he gave it to Robbie, who then won the challenge. I was like, well,
Yeah.
that was a waste of time.
Right?
And to be fair, I was a little surprised he won. Like, I enjoyed his stand up, it was funny.
Mhm.
But I thought for sure, like, again, I don't think Davies was much of a talent, just working out and taking his shirt off.
Yeah.
But I was like, I could see him winning. I liked Marcus's magic act, but again, I like magic, so
Yeah.
I'm a little sucker for
I
that.
was just nervous that it wasn't gonna work out, and then it did. And I was like, "Oh, thank God," because they
I
were
know.
well, then again, Craig was also, like, setting him up. He's like, "I watched him do it a bunch of times,
He
and he didn't get
sucks.
it every time." I was like, "Dude."
Yeah, his rapping was whew. I feel really sorry for the editors. I think something must have happened because, like, he asked the audience to clap on the beat, but they clearly weren't to what the music
Yeah.
was being played. So I don't know if they changed the music.
I don't even know if there was actually music playing when he was performing. I think they might
Oh,
have underlaid that after the
oh,
fact.
that's so awkward.
Yeah. That's what it looked like to me,
Oh,
because he started beatboxing, like, first to get
right.
everyone into
It
it,
wasn't
and then
too bad.
I
Wasn't too
think they
bad.
yeah, it wasn't too bad, but I think he got them to be the beat for him, and then the editor
Yeah.
was like, "I need to try to find a song that's gonna match the beat."
Okay, because I was wondering because it felt like yeah, like something was being turned on, like music, and I mean he does
Yeah.
say like I think he said something like turn the music up or something.
Yeah. He's like,
So
"Hit it,"
maybe
or whatever.
yeah, so maybe that's where they were like, yeah, we could kind of seamlessly do it. Wasn't super seamless, but again, it then was weird because like the music clearly wasn't the same beat as like them clapping.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this hurts my soul. I
Right?
was like, what is happening?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Craig, what are you doing? Oh. And I think he rapped. Oh yeah, he did in the first challenge when he was No, he didn't. Did he? He did a little bit of rap when he was Santoni Santa,
Santini.
and then he won, and I was really mad. And I was like, "Fuck you!" But he didn't win the star challenge, so that's what I was like most important.
That's most important.
Most important.
I will say though, like I last year I liked when they did the whole E-Talk interview thing afterwards or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I thought that was a better um challenge at the end of the talent show than, and I mean it's technically the same kind of thing. It just wasn't with a professional interviewer. They just had a couple of
Sure.
super fans. But I
Hmm.
liked the setup that they did where it was like Mr. Christmas, or as an actor you need to know how to be able to um turn on the charm during interviews,
Yeah.
doing press kind of stuff. So this is good practice. And I was like, okay, that's actually really interesting to learn as a viewer and to see like how well these
Hmm.
guys can kind of handle that like on the spot type interview.
I mean, that could be a challenge for later. Maybe they
That's
took that
true.
and
There is, yeah,
expanded it. So
true.
We don't know though, but yeah, it'd be interesting. I think there's got to be something, yeah, maybe to that vein, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe later, but we will have to see.
Mm-hmm. And the photo shoot this year was really cringe.
I think that's maybe why they had to eliminate Blake. They were like, I don't think the harness, like, he was not going to fit that harness. Like, that man is fucking, like, he's short, but, like, he's fucking built.
Yeah.
Like, there was no fucking way. I also joked, I was like, maybe Jonathan to kick him off because he, in the Santa challenge, he, like, opened up his shirt and Jonathan was like,
yeah.
I was like, maybe it was like self-preservation. Jonathan's like, you have to get off the show. I'm a married man. Like,
yeah.
this can't.
Although, I mean, this last time, all of them like ambushed him and and threw him onto the slide. I was like, wow, Jonathan just must be in heaven right now. Like,
that was a little weird. I was like, what's happening here? Right? I was like, okay. I was like, whatever. Although that looked fucking hard.
Yeah. God, my legs were cramping the whole time watching them do that. I'm like, oh my god, if somebody pulls a groin muscle, like, oh, that's the worst.
Right? Basically they were on like a large slip and slide type thing covered in foam where they had to take their candy canes and basically run it up this hill and put it in the hot chocolate mug or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was just slippery. Like, watching some of the guys was just like, I liked when Robbie would take 2 steps and he's like, and it would just slide backwards.
Yeah.
But yeah,
didn't they do that same challenge last year, but it was on a flat surface all the way, and it was just hot chocolate they had to, like, transfer from one thing to the next, right?
Maybe. And I think even in the moment they were like, we can't be doing this. They're like, it takes way too long, so maybe this is their modified, but still, like,
yeah.
The best way to do it was basically just giving it all you had, sprinting up the hill.
Which Gabe clearly figured out very, very, like, fast.
Yeah. But,
and
like,
between him and Angel being the soccer player, it's like, okay, yeah, so you guys know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. But, like, Jesus, I was winded.
Yeah.
And I didn't do anything.
I was in pain.
Right? Fucking wild. So as of the group right now, who do you think is finding Mr. Christmas? Who is Mr. Christmas?
Who is Mr. Christmas?
Who is Mr. Christmas?
Well, I would say my top 3 picks are Davy, Marcus, and Rustin. Oof. I think part of me feels like Rustin might be the one that wins.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see as the time goes. Like, I was telling my mom, because she also thinks that he might be the one that wins. And I told her, I said, a lot of it depends on the acting challenges, I find. Like, even if they turn on the charm, just based off watching last year, even if they turn on the charm, even if they do good in, like, the, what is it called? The festive face-offs, it all comes down to their acting abilities.
Yeah.
So
at the end of the day, they need to pick someone who can act.
Exactly, yes.
They can't just be like, nah, he's good looking enough. Let's just do it.
He's a nice guy. Let's pick him.
I know this sounds surprising with the amount of Hallmark films we've watched, and some of the acting is very questionable. But at the end of the day, they do still need people to, like, I'm sure we both have watched some with, like, very bad stories. Speaking of the one you sent me on in Snapchat.
Yeah.
But at least, like, I don't know. At least they're, like, I don't know. They're in it, I guess. They're acting, at least, you know?
Yeah. They're professionals.
Right. And I can't remember, I think Jonathan said last year the turnaround is like 6 weeks or something for the film. So they need to find somebody who, can at least
handle that amount of time and be easy enough to work with for that fast of a turnaround. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Sorry. So your tops was Davy, Marcus, and Rustin. And you think Rustin's gonna take it all? Yeah.
I'm rooting for Davy out of the 3. But I think those 3 are the ones who are gonna go the furthest, and I think they might pick Rustin. But we'll see.
They better not. I agree. I think Davy's one of my top right now. And I could see Marcus being like the silent assassin type, and he can just like whoosh, get in there.
Right? Because he kind of reminds me a bit of Ezra. And Ezra was kind of that silent assassin type too. Like he ended up being the winner at last year over Elijah. And I don't know if it was just that fist pump that that lost him that win, but
I almost forgot about that. Thank you. That warms my heart. Warms my heart. I blocked out. Yeah. Davy. Yeah, Marcus with a sneak attack. I really like Robbie. I think he's really adorable.
Mm-hmm.
I just if he can act the pants off of them all, I
That's the
could see
thing,
him being in the top 3.
right? And that's the thing.
I just don't know if they I don't know. And again, I feel like it was a little bit easier for us last year to kind of determine because we were like, oh, we know what the movie's about. Whereas this year,
Yeah.
we have no idea what the movie is.
Yes, which is a bit of a head scratcher because yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like you said, they included the list, or they included the movie in the list,
Mm-hmm.
what it was, who the actress was going to be. We kind of got a little bit of a summary of the plot, so we could kind of gauge which guy would pair well with her and who would fit that role best. Whereas
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like from what I've researched even too, like nobody knows if there's even a movie happening this year. Although it did say in the description on the list that we did see Finding Mr. Christmas in that it would be that the winner will be in one of this year's Hallmark
Yeah.
movies.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't say. Did it say leading role?
I think
I
it
can't
said leading
remember.
role.
Because some people are suspecting that he might not be in a leading role. Maybe he's just getting a secondary role. But then again, why would you crown him Mr. Christmas and give him a
I was
secondary
gonna
role?
say that would be wild. Hi, you are Finding Mr. Christmas. Can you play the love interest brother?
Right? But that was just a Reddit thread that I read. So people were just speculating different things and trying to find reasons as to why.
God, that's so fun. On Reddit?
Yeah, on Reddit.
That's wild
That's
to me.
Found,
That's
yeah.
kind of wild to me.
I know, right?
Now I need to find the Reddit of Finding Mr. Christmas. That
right? I'll send it to you. I'll find
Please
it. To
do.
you.
Please do.
Because I was when I was editing the our last podcast with the Hallmark stuff, I got to the point where you and I were talking about being like, where the heck's the movie that Mr. Christmas is gonna be in? And I'm like, I'm gonna do some research and find out. And yeah, there was this Reddit thread where somebody asked, they were like, so is this year's winner not in a movie, or like what are they doing? Like what's gonna happen? And yeah, a lot of people were like, there's no information shared. So either it's going to be a surprise, or maybe they're not giving them a role this year and they're just crowning somebody, and then maybe next year he'll be in a movie. They're going to give him more time to kind of like...
I mean, they could, but like I feel unless they're like the super fans, right? Like no one's going to care next year,
right?
When they see their movie. So like I feel like they want to capitalize on it. They want to play it this year.
Yeah.
But maybe they just didn't have the details ready to go.
Maybe. Or maybe, like you said, they wanted to keep it hush-hush. Maybe it's going to be a big surprise, right?
Right. But yeah, I guess we will... I mean, I'm hoping there's a movie this year. I'm really hoping.
I really hope so, too.
But yeah, that's why it's hard, because I'm like, I feel like Robbie could make it the top 3, but I'm like, would he win? I don't know.
Right.
As I just said, I don't want Rustin to win because he gives me the ick, but doesn't matter what I think. Who else?
You're right. It'll depend on who can act the pants off the rest of them. I think that's going to be the determining factor. Right. And side note too, I also researched that the Hallmark movie Christmas on Duty, the new one this year, Ezra is going to play a secondary role in that one. So he is getting a second chance at a role, which is nice to see. It's not just a like
one and done,
one hit wonder kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I figured you got to, because now you've like talked to people and a little socializing.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Good for Ezra. Little applause.
Right.
Little applause.
Yay.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, Angel. He could be top 3 material, but
maybe. I don't know. He doesn't give me Hallmark leading man vibes. He gives me like maybe I feel like he'd be good in a comedic role. But not so much in a Hallmark. I guess it depends on the story again too, right? Like,
yeah.
But yeah, he seems like he would do really good in a comedic role.
Yeah.
Over like a romantic role, but
yeah, he's a fun guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Craig. Hell freezes over when he wins. Like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
Okay, so it sounds like we're both rooting for Davy.
Yes.
So Come on, Davy. Come on.
Fingers crossed.
Ugh, all the fingers crossed. But yeah, if you guys haven't watched Finding Mr. Christmas Season 2, what are you doing? Get on that. Get on that right now.
Yes.
As always, that's always like my favorite part of Mondays. I'm like, oh yeah, Finding Mr. Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Brings a little joy to my heart. So
it's also been a nice like transition from Stranger Things too, because we're watching Stranger Things at the same time up until like the premiere of the new season. So watching something lighthearted like Finding Mr. Christmas after watching Stranger Things is a nice. It's a nice little.
It does balance it out.
Yeah.
My mom does not care for Finding Mr. Christmas, so she's like, ugh, and she leaves.
Aw.
So we've been watching Spy X Family. That's what and she seems to enjoy it. So
nice.
And they're only 30 minutes, so especially now that we're in season 4 and they're fucking an hour and 18 minutes. Like,
yeah,
Jesus, take the wheel.
Yeah,
Different Brothers, what the fuck? Just make movies. Right? That's what you want to do. Make movies.
Yeah, just make a movie.
Fucking weirdos. But yeah. Thank you so much, Cinema Peeps. My brain barely held in there, but we did it.
We did it. And I think we'll probably do another Finding Mr. Christmas, maybe a couple, 1 or 2 episodes to kind of round out the rest of the season.
I mean, we're also going to be watching Hallmark films pretty soon, or
yeah.
Some of us have just started, so like we'll sprinkle in a little bit, maybe little episode updates here and there.
Yep.
But yeah. Thank you so much for listening. Consider subscribing to 2 Pretty Cool Gals, in my opinion. Leave a comment down below. Have you watched this season? Who is your fave for winning? Let us know down below. And consider leaving us a little like-see. But, watch all the content, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!
Monkey.